Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Head Chef Mom. I'm Kendall Lawrence and I'm so happy that you're here again with me today. And today I'm having lunch with my sons, Christian and Kyle. Kyle, my youngest, he doesn't like to be on camera. So Christian is hanging out in the kitchen with me today, mostly because we're having oven-baked cheesy chicken tacos, and that's one of his favorites. So he's like, I'm all in today. So yeah, oven-baked cheesy chicken tacos. So come on in and let's take a look at our ingredients. Okay guys, so here are our ingredients. I have some cooked chicken thighs and legs, and I didn't season them. I just threw them in the oven, cooked them up until they were done all the way through and they're still moist, and we're going to season them up plenty with our ingredients. I have 2 10-ounce cans of Rotel tomatoes, the original. I have some chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. I have some mole. I have some fresh garlic cloves that we'll be using. I have some of my own taco seasoning mix, and I have a couple of videos where I did some Mexican style dishes and I made up the taco seasoning mix, and I'll put a link to that, but you certainly can just buy some or use your own recipe if you have some. I have some queso blanco cheese here. I have some hard taco shells. I prefer the hard taco shells. And I am going to be cooking these tacos in the oven, or baking them in the oven with these taco racks. Now, I don't know if you saw the video where I did the unboxing of the taco racks, but I have been using these taco racks now over the last couple of weeks. I think that I've used them over the last 2 or 3 weeks. I think I've used them 3 or 4 times, and I really do like them. They can be used to cook, assemble, and serve your tacos, and they're really durable, guys. They are made of high quality stainless steel, and you can just throw them in the dishwasher, so they're easy to clean. You can use hard or soft shells with these. The thing that I don't like about using the soft shells or the flour tortillas with them is that the presentation with the flour tortilla is not as nice to me. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. So if you were to put your tacos in, you're going to put them in like this, and I'll show you that. But if you use a flour tortilla and you put them in, and they're perfectly fine to eat. Now, I'm not saying that they're be totally delicious, but I found that the presentation wasn't good because the flour tortilla tended to fold over. And you know what? And it folded over the edges, and it just didn't look as pretty to me. And that's a matter of opinion, but that's just what I found. And I think that these are excellent for entertaining. When you have company, you put these in the oven and you just take them out to the table, and then you know, and they're just presented so well, and everybody can assemble their own, or you can make a pretty presentation. So I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. So the company is making about 5 or 6 of these available for giveaways. So in order to be eligible to get get some for free, here's what you would have to do. You would need to go and visit www.tacoracks.com, and I'll put a link to that website in the description. That's the company's website. And I want you to just browse around and look at their products, and then I want you to click on the recipes tab, and I want you to find a recipe that you might like to try, or one that you might like to see me make here on Head Chef Mom, and then come back and leave me a comment letting me know what your preference is. And you'll have until Friday, August 18th to do that, and then I'll choose 5 or 6 people to receive the Fiesta pack, is what I think it is, and what I believe it is, and I could be wrong, but I'm strongly believing that the Fiesta Couples pack is what it's called. Is you'll get a rack for 6 tacos, and then you'll get these individual serving racks that you can put on your plate so that you don't have to lay your taco down and everything doesn't spill out. So you would receive that for free. So you need to go to the website, browse around, click on the recipes tab, find a recipe that you might like to make, or one that you'd like to see me make here. And you know what? If you don't want to do that, go browse around And if you see some really cool information about these taco racks that I didn't cover here today, come back and make a comment about that, and you'll also be eligible to receive a free Couples Fiesta Pack. Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting these tacos together. Okay, so my first order of business has been to take a couple of these chipotle peppers, and you don't need very many of them. I'm going to use 3, and that might be too much. But anyway, I'm cutting these open. I've done 2 of them. And you should really have on gloves, but I'm so hard-headed. And I'm going to take these seeds out so that we can handle the heat. And then I'm going to chop these up really finely to put in my chicken mixture. Okay, I've got my electric skillet going, and I've got a little bit of oil in here. I got some 100% olive oil, not the extra version, and I'm only at like 275 degrees, so we're fine with the olive oil, and it's got a little bit of brown on it. So now I am going to add my chipotle peppers that I de-seeded and cut up small, diced them up really small, and I'll saute this around for a sec. Okay, so I'm now adding my chicken, and when I pulled my chicken off the bone after I cooked it, I made it in big chunks purposely. I didn't shred it up because it's going to fall apart some while you're cooking it anyway, and I did not want it to be just all strings. I wanted some, you know, mouthfuls of chicken. So I'm going to add my Rotel tomatoes, and I drain these. And I'll give this a good stir. Now I'm adding in half of this 8-ounce can of mole, and that's about 4 ounces there. So I'm going to add about 4 ounces of water, an equal amount of water, and I'll get this stirred up. Okay, so my mole and my water are all incorporated. I gave it a taste. It's got a nice kick to it. It's not overpowering. It's time for some seasoning. So I have some taco seasoning here. I'm going to add these real teaspoons that you stir and you're using your kitchen, not a teaspoon measuring spoon, but I'm going to add about 3 of those. And I'm going to give it a stir. And you don't want to add too much water because we're going to bake these in our taco shells with the cheese, and you don't want your taco shells to get soggy. Okay, so I am adding my spicy chicken mixture to my taco shells. And I am placing them in my taco racks. So now I'm completing my, I'm finished putting all the spicy chicken mixture in my tacos and in my taco shells, and I've placed them all in the taco racks. Now, one thing that I noticed about using the taco racks as well was before I started using the taco racks, I would bake my tacos just laying flat on the baking sheet, and it seems that the taco shells kind of curl inward, making it difficult to place your ingredients inside the shell. So I'm going to do one just like that to demonstrate that for you. All right, and we're just going to lay this one down and see how that turns out. Now, the next thing I do before I put them in the oven is I am going to put some queso blanco cheese in each one of my taco shells. And after I get all my cheese in, I am going to pop these in the oven on 400 degrees until all the cheese is melted. Everything is cooked My meat is hot. Now, here's an issue. If you wanted to do this recipe and you didn't use the taco stands, then this cheese is probably going to ooze all out, but I'm going to leave it there. And I'm putting these in the oven on 400 until all my cheese melts. I'll be back. Okay, guys, so my cheesy, spicy, oven-baked chicken tacos are out of the oven and they look marvelous. My cheese is so creamy, my queso blanco. I don't know if you can't probably see how wonderfully creamy that looks, can you? Okay, and the one that I cooked flat on the sheet pan doesn't look as well, but I'm sure that it tastes good. But if I were having company, I'd certainly like to do it with these taco racks. So I am going to put some toppings on, and I'm going to have Christian put his toppings on his taco, and then we're going to give these a taste. So Christian and I are ready to eat our lunch. All right, so Christian, I have made some tacos up for myself with the things that I like, and I've got jalapenos. Well, I forgot to put my jalapenos on there, but I will. I've got a bunch of stuff on there that I know you don't like, so I left 3 of them for you to garnish. So you can go ahead and garnish your tacos.
All right, cool. Love lettuce and tomatoes, but you put tomatoes already.
Tomatoes are in the sauce, right? Yes. And I know you like a kind of skimpy taco.
Yeah, I don't know how people eat a taco with all that dressing on it. That's too much. Gotta keep it simple.
You will have either some onions or some olives, right?
Some onions.
Okay.
I can't do olives.
And I know you don't want the jalapenos.
I might try one with jalapenos. I might, just cause. All right. See, I'm gonna put jalapenos on this one.
I can't believe you're actually trying the jalapenos. Okay. Hey, do you want one of the individual taco rack holders so that you can eat it on the plate without laying it down?
Yeah, that would make it easier. Just
okay. So you can
put a
just
whole rack on the plate.
Right. So I'm gonna have one.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me honestly what you think the meat mixture tastes like.
It's chicken, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Spicy chicken with lots of cheese. So what do you think about the spicy chicken?
It was good, but the jalapeno kicked me.
Oh, but the meat mixture for the taco mixture, it was good?
Yeah, it's good.
What do you think about the individual taco rack stand?
It works. It does its job.
Yeah.
Keeps it up.
Keeps everything in because, you know, I didn't use one. And all of when I laid it down, I don't know if anybody can see, all my stuff kind of like fell out of it. So, you know, it makes for a wonderful presentation. And it keeps everything neat and clean. I like it. You like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. You like the taco?
Yeah, the taco's really good.
Good recipe?
Yes, ma'am.
Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Scale 4 or 5? 4 out of 5? Or how many out of 5? How many out of 5?
I'll say it's
stars.
It does a job, so how's it not a 5?
Okay.
If it does a job.
I meant the recipe.
Oh, the recipe? Yeah, the recipe's good. Yeah.
Good recipe? Okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. So remember now, if you want to be eligible to get some taco racks, you would get, I think, the 6 taco rack holder, and you would get a couple of the individual taco racks stands so that you can put them on your plate and not make such a mess and lose all of your toppings. Then you're going to go to tacorack.com. I'll put a link to that in the description box, and you're going to browse around on their website. If you see some information there that I forgot to mention, come back and comment about it. And also look at those recipes and see if there's any recipe that you're interested in maybe seeing us cook here at Head Chef Mom, or a recipe that you might be interested in trying yourself at home. I appreciate you being here with me today. Oh, and you have until next Sunday. Oh gosh, I told you in the beginning, so you know the date. Next Sunday, not this Sunday coming, but a week from this Sunday, to come back and make that comment so that you can be eligible to get the free taco stands. Taco racks, I'm sorry, taco racks. Okay, all right guys. I love you. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and go feed your family. Bye-bye.